So back up to the start, and we have a heat of the Club Fours, the Britannia Challenge Cup. And at the top of your picture, it's the men from Upper Thames Rowing Club, the local boys. They will row past their club on this Henley Ridge. And good morning, Baltimore, at least it probably is good morning in Baltimore, USA, because these are the men from Baltimore Rowing Club. And they are on the right of your picture. It looks like Upper Thames got a handy lead off the start. We'll wait and see. How did you make that start, James?
Yeah, what you want to see with the when the oars are in the water is nice tight puddles, whereas off the start there, the Baltimore crew was fairly frothy. Their blades weren't that buried, and the idea is to move your boat past if your oars ripping through the water, you're not getting as much power as possible, and that's kind of been shown. They're instantly behind and on the back foot, and Upper Thames have continued to dominate on a stretch of water they know incredibly well.
They have. I think it's a great result for Upper Thames. I mean, this Baltimore crew have got men from 4 different American universities, you know, places like Yale, the bowman that we're looking at closest to us there, crew on your left, the stroke man's from Harvard. So they've all got together, they do their rowing now in Baltimore, and been together since October 2015, this American crew. But the Upper Thames crew, well, they are a very, very strong and a very impressive unit.
It's difficult for Upper Thames because they've got Leander Club on the same stretch, which is probably, it is the best rowing club in the country, and there's also Henley Town Rowing Club as well. So there's in a very small town, there's 3 big rowing clubs, and so the talent pool is divided amongst all 3, and it's great to see them producing a good crew of boys that you know will all live really close to the town.
Yeah, the Upper Thames crew raced in the regattas at Marlow recently. They finished 2nd in senior Cox Fours, which is a decent enough result, and certainly would have given them a lot of confidence to come into this regatta. They are coming past their club just now. We've got a shot. I think we might get a nice shot of the Upper Thames. There's a great shot. Look at it, James. Upper Thames Rowing Club.
And not that packed either. Thought they'd be shouting their crew on, but they're obviously.
There must be an enclosure there somewhere.
Yeah, they're having some lunch. Is that what you're saying?
So this is the heat of the Britannia Challenge Cup, race 46 on your race programme today. In the lead, the men from Upper Thames Rowing Club. They are leading the crew from Baltimore Rowing Club of the USA. Just the name check there, we're looking at James Kirkbride, 2013 boat race lightweight winner for Oxford. Behind him, Aaron Jarvis. Really the first time he's qualified was only last year for Henley. Hamish Miller behind him. He coaches with Johnny Singfield at St Edward's School, Oxford, and in the bow seat, Jacob Richards. First time at Henley Regatta, the Aussie. And you can't see out of sight the little cox, Ben Searle, who is steering, I think, a great course in difficult conditions.
An interesting weight difference in the boat. You have the stroke man, James Kirkbride, weighing in at 11.5 stone, and the 2-man weighing in at 15.5 stone. So that's what you get in true club rowing, a big range of size and often ability as well. It's about how you put those crews together that makes the biggest difference. And this crew, although mismatched in terms of height and weight, making sure it counts in the water.
So we're looking at Upper Thames, well drilled, nice and easy off the back, nothing fussy. They've got a big lead over Baltimore. So as they come into the enclosures, probably the last 400 or 500 metres to go, they're just going to look to keep it clean and tidy. And Baltimore Rowing Club, we'll see a shot of them. You can see, if you're watching this in the States on YouTube, that's Rob Hawthorne closest to you, the stroke, learned to row at Harvard University in the lightweight team. And they have stuck to their task, the crew on the left of your screen from Baltimore Rowing Club, but really the pace and the poise and the power of Upper Thames Rowing Club have been too much for them this afternoon.
And not only that, you have to take into account that it's incredibly expensive to ship your boat over, so they've come over here and they've had to borrow a boat as well as get used to a bit of jet lag, I mean, they've got here. So there's all manner of things that make it a lot harder to be a foreign crew racing at Henley than, especially for Upper Thames, who it is on their own stretch of water, so they've got their own boathouse and their own kit, and they haven't got any jet lag. So it's definitely different coming from another continent and having to borrow a boat, but this is a big margin nevertheless.
Yeah, I think those students of rowing history, well, it's not that, it's quite recent history. Just in 2014, it was the Upper Thames crew that took this Britannia competition. I think last year, of course, it was the men from Sydney Rowing Club, if memory serves, who really dominated the event. So it is a multinational event, and James, we're shortly to say goodbye to you as the co-commentator, and welcome your former crewmate Alex Partridge into the seat.
I'm sorry about that for the people listening, but I'm sure Alex will do his best.
So Upper Thames crossed the line in this heat of the Wifold Challenge Cup, in the Britannia Challenge Cup for Coxfors. There are the men from Baltimore Rowing Club, USA, led by Rob Hawthorne. We say goodbye to the talents of James Cracknell in the commentary seat, and welcome Alex Partridge